to get a number of guys back. Unfortunately, we're not at 100% what we would have liked to be, with the big ones being CJ, Dylan, and Malcolm. So hopefully they'll be back tomorrow. It was good to start a day early, be able to install everything this morning, first and second down, and then come out here. Even though we had some class conflicts outside of the offensive line, we had almost everybody for practice. And so it's good to be a day ahead. This is the same schedule that we use for Hawaii.
What did you watch any of the Oregon UCLA game live, or did you just watch the coaches' copy?
I did not. I was out recruiting. I saw parts of TV copy later, but I didn't see it live.
What were your impressions of that game?
Obviously, the number one team in the country was playing at home. Probably the hardest place to play in the country. Somebody asked me that last week. After last year going to play the number one team in the country twice on the road in Tuscaloosa and in Gainesville, both places very loud. I still think Autzen Stadium's louder than all those. And so you saw the number one team in the country play like it. They were basically unstoppable.
Are they playing faster now than they did a year ago?
Yeah, it's not in
between
close.
plays.
It's not even close. They're much better in the system and they're playing faster. You can see that. Going into his second year, I imagine that his staff understands his tempo better and what he's trying to get done, and you can see it by what they're doing. You look at statistically. On offense, we average the same per play as Oregon does, but you wouldn't know it because of the play difference, because they run more plays, so they have more total yardage at the end of the game.
Have you ever seen a team play that fast?
I've never seen a team play with that tempo. I've seen some teams, when Florida had Percy and Demps and Rainey, how fast they were once the ball was snapped, or when Reggie was here. But as far as between plays, no.
Did everyone get through the weekend okay without incident? Get back here okay?
You're scaring me like you know something I don't.
I'm just asking.
That I know of, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody's here.
How do you think last week's sort of boot camp, what kind of effect do you think that had on the guys?
I hope it was good. Dejon, funny yes, Dejon Harris just said after practice how much easier he felt today's practice was than he had felt all year long. Even though today's was more up-tempo practice than what we had done prior to the last 2 weeks. I think that it was good, and the speed that we played at, I think the bye came at the right time, and I hope that we approached it the right way.
Did you get a chance to look at Wes Worden out there at all? It seemed like he was moving pretty normally.
Yeah, I think that our D-line's ready to go for the first time this year. We'll see as the week continues. I think they seem to be 100%. So.
Seems like the special teams battle, you guys are really comparable in a lot of statistics. Just what do you think about how important that aspect of Saturday's game is going to be?
Yeah, really probably something that's overlooked in this because of the numbers that the offense put up and them being the number one team in the country. But as you look at special teams, they have 4 returns for touchdowns, punt returns. People don't do that in 4 years, let alone in 7 games. So they're extremely explosive. There are a lot of similarities in the stats. Punt return teams are 1 and 2, and they play really well, and they actually do a lot schematically the same stuff we do. So it's going to be a very big part of the game.
Is playing them to a draw on special teams enough in a game like this, or do you think to win the game you've got to have a clear win on special teams?
No, there's no way to tell that. There's way too many variables that happen in a course of the game. Who knows which side of the ball for them or for us is going to outplay the other, and so obviously you want to win all phases of the game, but you can't say right now that we have to have a significant play in special teams or we won't win, or if we do have one that we will win. It's too hard to